there's another thing, appetite. Now if you're the type of people that love food, I love food. I can't stop. Like, I'm always hungry. Like every 3 hours I felt like I needed to eat something, and there was times where I would crave like sugars and stuff like that, so I was eating that kind of stuff. So for me, it wasn't the workouts that I was doing, it's just getting my eating habits under control. That's the hard thing for me to do because I love food so much. So I found this to be really good in that it controls my appetite, and I really tend to lose like that hunger. Like, I don't feel like eating every 3 hours. I ate my breakfast. I had a really good breakfast. I have to make sure that I have a really good breakfast, so it sets the day it sets my day. In that, if you have a really bad breakfast and you don't eat what you're supposed to, something healthy, you're gonna end up starving yourself, and then you're gonna end up eating just whatever you find, like fast food and stuff like that. If you set yourself and start off your day with a really good breakfast that's gonna keep you filled, and it's gonna give your body what it needs to start off that day, that first fuel, then you're gonna set yourself for a great day of good eating habits. You're supposed to take a pill 15 to 30 minutes before you eat your first breakfast. And after that you have your breakfast, but after that it kind of kills your hunger. You don't have that appetite anymore. So sometimes I've heard that some people have to actually force themselves. I do eat, I can actually eat something. I don't have that hunger like, oh my god, I'm starving, but I'm able to eat something. And when you are not starving, you tend to make a good, healthier choice, and you eat something healthier, and I get filled really quick. So that is great for me, and I know that if I can just control that part, it will have great results. So you have to drink a lot of water just to keep hydrated, because it does feel like your tongue is like doesn't have any saliva, so it feels very dry, and you do have to drink a lot of water. And this is one thing that it does ask. Now, another thing that it says, not only are you supposed to take one pill 30 minutes before breakfast, but after like the 4th day, they ask for you to take 2 pills, one in the morning, and then after 6 hours, 5 to 6 hours, you take the second dose. But I have found that for some people it might not be a good idea, especially girls. It might not be. If you find it that you actually do need it, it's probably better that you do take it. But if you feel like with one you're getting energized, you're losing that appetite, then I would recommend for you guys to stay on 1 pill. And for males, it's a little bit, you might have to do it twice, or as the bottle says, because you do have a bigger, you guys are male, so you're able to actually take on that dosage more because you have more body mass and everything, and you guys will be able to tolerate all that caffeine in your system. But for me, I'm just gonna keep it at 1 for now, and I'll let you know if I do increase it in upcoming videos, videos that are gonna kind of tell you where I'm at. So a lot of update videos, I'll be telling you and keeping you posted if I have made any changes. But as right now, I'm gonna keep it as that. So tomorrow is the day that I'm actually supposed to take the second dosage, but I'm not gonna do that. And then it says that you can actually take 3 capsules, but no more than that. So 3 would be a little bit too extreme because you're gonna get addicted to all that caffeine. After 8 weeks of using it, you're supposed to stop using it for 4 weeks, because they do say that it kind of tends to lose its ability to actually burn. So because your body gets used to it, and you have to kind of stop it after 8 weeks, stop using it for 4 weeks, and then you can start using it again. You don't want to take a pill after 3 o'clock because you won't be able to sleep at all. So towards the end of the day, it kind of wears off, and you'll get a little bit, like I started feeling a little bit hungrier during that time in the evening. So you just want to make sure you eat a good like lunch or something small. Make sure you have something that you can drink, even like one of those like protein mix drinks. Instead of eating like a huge meal, maybe you want to take one of those so that you don't like overeat towards the end of the day, because you don't want to like go to bed on a full stomach, because then your body's just gonna store that fat. So I would recommend to use like a protein shake and drink something like that, because it has all the nutrients that you need, and that would be something good to actually do instead of actually eating a meal. Now that's one thing that I'm doing right now. The second thing that I started doing is my fitness and my workouts, which is Insanity. And I have already mentioned on my other channel what I was doing like last year in May, and I was doing the Insanity, but for some reason I was almost done. I had like 2 weeks left of the Insanity workout because it's a 2-month program, and it's an interval cardio training program, which is like 3 hours, I mean not 3 hours, 3 minutes of like non-stop really pushing yourself workouts, and just like doing like squats, like they call it suicide drills and stuff like that, doing 3 minutes of those, and then taking like a 30-second break and then starting up again and trying to do it as best or as fast as you can with using good posture. So this is how you trick your body into like actually working out and starting to burn all that fat. So these are 30-45 minute workouts in the first month. The next one increases by 15 minutes, and I'm doing those in combination with the OxyPro. And the last time I did it, I really built like a lot of leg muscle, and I didn't stick through it because I just felt like I didn't want to build like more leg muscle, and that's the reason why I stopped. But then again, it wasn't like I was looking at my legs really defined. I just felt my legs and that muscle because I felt the weight that I was putting on, and it was all because of the muscle. My eating habits weren't out of control, so I wasn't gaining weight in that sense. It was just the muscle that I was putting on, and I didn't like the fact that I wasn't seeing my legs really toned, because again, I tend to hold my weight in my leg area and my hips and thighs. So for me, that would be like the one area where I tend to work out the most, and the hardest one to actually lose all that fat that's being stored there. So that's another reason why I kind of stopped, because I wasn't seeing that the fat was burning. The muscle was there, but there was still a layer of fat on top of it. So I'm really hopeful that with OxyPro and then those Insanity workouts, I'll be able to actually shed that fat that's covering up all that muscle, and I'll end up with really defined legs. Now again, those are really insane workouts, yeah, hence the name Insanity. This is why it's like really intense workouts, and you start sweating just in the first like 5 minutes, which is the warm-ups. You are already dripping with sweat. So these definitely do work. The workouts, they work. It's not no ifs, ands, or buts. It works. There's like, oh, if you do the diet, of course if you do the diet and you do follow up with the program, the rest of the program, it's gonna like, you're gonna shed a lot of pounds. If you still have like that same eating habit, you'll put on muscle weight and you maintain around the same. You're not going to see that much of a drastic change. You have to do dieting and you have to do your workouts. They go together, they go hand in hand, and for you to see like really excellent results, you have to do both. You can't do just one. So this is what I'm doing, and I'm really hopeful, and I know that this is gonna actually leave me with results that I've always wanted. Like, I like my body the way it is now, but I just want to get it to top shape. I just want to see where I could push myself and my body and be totally fit and healthy, and this is the way that I'm gonna do it. So if you want to see more and stick with me throughout this whole course, then subscribe to this channel and you'll be able to see and get updates on what it is I'm doing and how what results I'm getting. So I hope you guys find this very useful. If you have any comments, if you have any suggestions for this channel, if you have any questions or any concerns about exactly what I'm doing, I hope I answered everything that I could to the best of my ability. But if I still didn't answer something and you have questions about that, then go ahead and leave me a comment right down below. Again, I do have another channel if you have not seen that channel, and it's all beauty and fashion related, and there's a link right below as well to that one. So I hope you guys are having a wonderful day, and I'll see you next time on my next update. Bye.